What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel, baby. First time I'm talking to you guys in the new year 2026. Dang, long overdue. I've been really trying to get back to YouTube and creating a video for you guys and just getting back into the flow of long form content in this new year. I've had a lot of stuff go on that I wanted to be present for at the end of the last year and then the beginning of this year, and then I've had a lot of stuff that I've had to tend to. But enough with the excuses. We're back to the regular scheduled program, baby. What vlog is this? That's how long it's been. Maybe 59? I think it's 59. I'll have to check. This is very, very cold. But today's gonna be just showing you guys my new yearly schedule, marathon training, how to fuel properly for that, what I'm doing personally for my schedule and my training regimen, preferred updates. I've got some pretty other cool updates. I mean, just a lot going on. So glad you guys are here. I'm gonna get out of this tub in about 20 seconds and I'll see you guys inside, all right?
Woo! Goodness gracious!
Oh man.
Baby! Ooh! Ooh!
All right, back inside. I usually will come out of the cold plunge a little earlier. It's about 8:30 right now, but today I had to take, or this morning per se, I had to take Michaela to the airport at about, what time do we leave? I think we left at like 7:15. Yeah, 7:15. I get back to like 7:45, 8. So day's a little bit ahead than usual. I usually will get about in between 6:30 or 7 and then go through my kind of morning routine, and I won't start working until about 8 a.m. It gives me, you know, slow enough morning where I can digest just what's going on, have my time with God, go in the cold plunge, be with the dogs, feed them, feed myself, and then I'll get going around 8 a.m. So, I mean, I'm not really tripping because I know I can start working at about 9 a.m. today in about 25 minutes, and I'll probably work until, I don't know, 1 p.m., 1 p.m. It just depends how much I have to do today and what I need to look at my list of things to do, how long it take me. I'm pretty flexible. I don't like to push it past 1 or 2 p.m. just because of I usually have a training session as far as strength training and then running workout and then whatever else I need to be flexible for, so I need to give myself enough time. But we're gonna shower and I'll go in the kitchen and I'll explain to you what the whole rundown of how my meal plan has been, what meal one will look like, and then we'll get the day going. All right, breakfast is made, meal one is done. I don't know if you guys remember how I was doing my meals before. Basically, I wasn't eating my first meal until about 11 a.m., 12 p.m. I was only having coffee or an energy drink and some water in the morning. But as I started getting deeper and deeper into my marathon prep, I realized that I was, you know, basically effing myself over by doing that, because the amount of food and just calories and stuff on my study, amount of food, calories, and carbs and all that and fuel that I needed, I was not giving myself enough time to consume that and then have the time to digest it and then for it to actually benefit me for those training sessions and whatnot. So I went back to the drawing board, and there's two issues. First issue was obviously what I just said, timing wise, not giving myself enough time to fuel up properly. Second issue was that I was getting super bloated like all day. Even in the morning after not eating for, 7-8 hours, I was feeling bloated, and I was like, what is going on? I feel like I've been eating the same stuff I was like last year when I was cutting, so like why am I feeling bloated? And shout out ChatGPT. And just doing some other research as well, I saw that because I'm exerting a lot more energy because of marathon prep, I'm running 30, 40, probably upwards of 50 miles at the end of this prep a week, my body is just so beat down. It needs a lot more calories and carbs. And before I made the switch, I was eating 2,500 calories and about 240 grams of carbs a day, which is nothing based off of how much I was exerting. I was probably burning currently still burning like 3,200 to 3,600 calories a day, if not 4,000 calories a day. So we bumped up our food. I'm eating minimum 3,200 calories a day, 420 grams of carbs minimum per day, about 180 grams of protein, I'm sitting about a 190, 195 body weight in the morning, so I don't need anything crazy. Like the days of eating 1.5 or 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight is like over for me. I don't really necessarily need that. And then fat is usually in between 60 to 67 grams of fat just for hormonal health and keeping those levels in check. So that's kind of where we're at. Also, another switch I made was I was eating a good amount of protein per meal. So I was eating like 8 to 10 ounces of choice of protein, whether that's lean ground beef or flank steak or chicken. And that is also a lot on your stomach if you're not used to that. And it's kind of weird because I was doing that a lot before and I was fine. But I have found now, so before I was eating about 4 to 5 meals, sometimes just 4. Now I'm eating minimum 6 meals, less protein per meal, the amount, obviously more carbs because I'm eating a lot more carbs. My body feels a ton better meal to meal and session to session. So the most amount of protein that I'll eat per meal is 5 ounces. Like that's it. Which is fire. So yeah, I'm gonna go through just what I eat every single meal, and then we'll go to the next thing and the next thing, okay? So meal 1, eating a lot of bananas right now, marathon prep, and this week we're at 41 miles a week, and I still have 21 miles to run, and it's Thursday. No, is today Friday? It's Friday. Yeah. So we got 1 banana with a little bit of honey on it, 2 pieces of sourdough. Sourdough's back in the mix. Then we got 3 eggs. Really simple. We got a water, and then after this, I'll make my usual coffee. Then I'll get to work. As always, fish oil, multivitamin, and we got your D3. So I'm gonna eat this up, and I'll see you guys after. Switching the coffee as well a little bit. So before I was doing almond milk, cold foam, honey, cinnamon, stevia, and creamer, but we're doing no creamer now just because I don't want all that stuff messing with my stomach because it's low-key super sensitive right now. So a little bit of almond milk, throw a little honey in there, boom, a little cinnamon. I low-key stopped measuring this too. I feel like I have a pretty good eye for it right now. I've been doing it for a while. So stevia packet, sugar in the raw, all natural cane sugar, baby. Mix this up with my little Fit Butter spoon. The best cold foam low-key side, the maple one is not in store anymore at Trader Joe's, but the vanilla one will do. Boom. All right, and then top it off with some more cinnamon, and then some honey. And there you have it. That is the first work session's coffee. Caffeine, stimulant, whatever you want to call it. All right, before I forget, because I know I'll be in the office for a while, the new packaging for the training division drop has landed. These are basically photography set samples from a manufacturer, so I'm able to shoot with this stuff and just see how packaging will be, but this stuff is so fire. This is the second sample of the hoodie. This is not the final one, so that's why the hood is like bothering me. But the new one is right here. I mean, the proportions are absolutely insane. I don't want to mess this one up though, so I'm not gonna wear it. But 3-panel hood as always. That's our signature training division. We got this little detail. Which side is it on? I think it's on this side. Look how fire this is. You guys know the staple color for this drop is orange. So we did an orange care label tag. Absolutely fire. Preferred on there. And then new Train Division size tags. I mean, this is so sick. And then you go over to the packaging. You got this super nice matte black and kind of like a gloss preferred. Then you have the Performance P down here. See if you guys can see that. Right there. Flip it over. You've got what the item is. So these are the Line training shorts. So 2-in-1 training shorts, black size large, preferred tag. Then you still have, this garment is only for individuals who embrace their failures and break through, which is super, super important to me. And then you got the Instagram, preferred P, Instagram. So, I mean, it's even to like, these are training joggers. in black. I mean, it's everything. So this drop is going to be insane, and the amount of love and support that I've already got from you guys has been crazy, and I'm just super excited to get this going. I mean, from like the Black Friday drop, I don't even think I was able to thank you guys. I don't think I dropped a YouTube video after that happened. So, I mean, thank you guys. That was probably the most insane drop ever. I mean, it was the most insane drop ever. That was the most items ever sold, the most preferreds ever done in one day. I mean, let alone a month. The most new customers we've had. Like the new customer rate from Black Friday to today, currently, has been ridiculous. And I mean, that's huge. It's huge for the brand. And I, have a lot of stuff going on, but I really wanted to make sure the brand was going to continue to scale in the right way. And I kind of had to weigh out some things as far as, what can continue to be improved. And right now, with the current state of the garage, the HQ, it's not really going to work, because with a growing, scaling brand, there's always going to be restocks you need to have. You always need to be 2 to 3 drops ahead. You need a place to be able to think and create as far as clothing goes. You need a place to lay out samples. I mean, the list goes on, and I can't do that in there, and I don't want to bring that into the home and have the stuff on the dining room table and stuff. And the brand has gotten big enough where it was time. And I didn't really talk about this much because it wasn't solidified last year, but before Michaela and I left to go to Italy, so beginning September, I toured a few warehouses because I knew I needed one, but I didn't know how soon I needed one based on the Black Friday drop. And I looked at some that I really liked close to the crib, and I kept those in mind, but the timing just wasn't right. And I wanted to trust, it was God's timing, just to make sure that everything was in order and it felt right, and it wasn't the right time at that point. And I knew that. And I still went through with the garage here. It was a lot of boxes. I mean, we got like 100 boxes for the Black Friday drop. We were able to manage that, able to get new racks, and we're able to fit 8 people helping pack orders, and we got those out in 2 days. So fast forward to now, I was just thinking like, okay, yes, I don't really have that much inventory in the garage, but I'm about to get 4,000 plus pieces for the training division drop. I'm about to get 1,000 plus sweatpants for full color restock, so black, gray, wine, berry, and olive all restocking. Skull caps are constantly restocking. T-shirts gonna restock. I've got a whole waffle knit collection coming in like a month and a half, 2 months. So it's like stuff is about to start adding up, and the creative space and the packing space is gonna go to nil in the garage. So it was time. So I hit up my realtor, shout out Kiana, and she went back to the one that I really liked last year, and I talked to the guy. Well, I talked to her, and she talked to the guy, and then I met up with him yesterday just to make sure everything was straight. I saw the place again. Michaela got to see the inside because she only got to see the outside last time. She toured a different one, but I did not like the representative that was there. He was very like, do you even like deserve to have this? Do you even deserve to put in an application? So I don't even want to do business with people like that. But this guy that owns this other place that I really like, this other warehouse, I really like him. So everything looked good. It's about 6 times the space of my garage, so really, really nice space. You guys will see it if it ends up going through. I put in my application yesterday for it. Everything as far as like financing and business stuff and documents and all that stuff that it's in. So we'll see what he says today. I should have an answer, and that'll be very exciting. It's almost like a new chapter. And I appreciate if you remember the days back in the first apartment when I was dragging boxes on a dolly up to my apartment, and I had one single rack of hoodies. That's where it all started. If it ends up going through and I get a warehouse, I will probably be very emotional just based off of how this whole process has gone and my journey up until this point. But I couldn't do any of this stuff without you guys, and I truly, truly am grateful just for you guys. I'm grateful for God giving me the purpose to do what I do in His name and live through Him. As far as, the clothes just aren't just clothes. Like, I love hearing that people feel different about themselves in a positive way when they put on the brand, and that's what it's all about. I'm trying to be the right inspiration in a very positive manner, just to continue to push yourself through different failures and obstacles. And I'm just so glad it just can come full circle with a dope ass brand, a dope ass community, and it's just consistently growing. So yeah, I'm very, very grateful, very thankful, and we'll see what happens today. I guess you guys will figure out. You guys will know in real time if I get the warehouse or not. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for. Praying. Kiana said she's gonna reach out to me today because I submitted it last night. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Just with the preferred training pack. I'm not gonna go too in depth just yet, just because a lot of stuff has to happen before then. I'm gonna get to work here. It's about 9:30. I'm gonna turn my phone on Do Not Disturb. Been doing that. It's been amazing for deep work. Probably gonna go for like 3 hours. We'll see. Sometimes if I can go through stuff pretty quickly, then that's it. But other times it's pretty long. I don't go for like a set time. So I will update you guys how the day is going, all right? All right, it is 11:45, a little break in computer work. One thing I need to do today is hang up the rest of the photo set samples that came in. So we already got this hoodie up. Like I said, I showed you guys, literally everything. Oh, one thing I did not show you guys. So not literally everything, where is it? New hang tags. I have not done this ever. So I think I did it one time with some hoodie a long time ago, and it was horrible. So now you have cardstock, little gloss. You could feel it. It's got preferred performance P, and then you got endure to evolve. Endure to evolve on the other side. Can that focus? You can see it right there. There you go. Fire. So black colorway. I need to gather everything else. Obviously, I'm gonna keep these bags. So let's go down the list of the items that we have so far. So this is the training long sleeve black. Probably one of my favorite items in this drop. I wear this thing so much. I'm gonna try to show you guys what it's gonna feel like when you guys get this in hand. Come perfectly like this. New size tag, printed size tag on these items. And then the joggers and the hoodies, it will be the woven size tag, same card stock. You got the paper, very premium. This is supposed to be very premium feeling activewear. Rubber piece, we've been over that before. This thing is just, it's perfection. It's perfection. It's over 8 months of work gone into this drop. Boom, throw that up there. Next up we have training tee, black. So the tank, the performance tank, the performance tee, and the long sleeve are all the same material, so it's very cohesive. Same thing, folded nicely, hang tag, everything like that. Paper, of course. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Y'all gonna see just how nice these pieces are. That just looks amazing. Then we have training tee in gray. Honestly, don't know which color is my favorite. Boom. These bags are so nice. We got the gray one right here. I don't know, this one might be my favorite. I don't know. Look at that gray logo. Boom. Printed size tag, everything like that. I ain't gonna go over every single time. Y'all know how luxurious this is. Look at that thing, bro. Back hit. Training division. Beautiful. My partner in crime right here. Thank you, Bluey. Next up, we got crop tank, heather gray. Another one of my favorite. Everything's my favorite. Everything's my favorite, man. When you create something so beautiful, every single thing is just gonna be goated. I do like to see how these will come out, though. Oh man. Okay, I stand corrected. All the cotton items will have a woven size tag, so that's so fire, bro. That's so fire, dude. Oh, and the orange care label on the cotton one. Honestly, some of this stuff is I gotta refresh my memory, but yeah, all the regular cotton stuff. Is it on this too? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, sorry. It's on every single item. The orange tag is on every single item. That's such a fire detail, bruh. That's so fire. Alright. Look at that. Here's the back. Boom. We'll throw this up there. Put that in the front. Next up, we got crop tank in black. Like I said, I think the Heather Gray is my favorite crop tank, but all of them are just so premium. Boom. Boom. Let's look at it. Boom. I mean, this is just, I think it's just crazy for me to see that, like, this is my creation. Like, I own this brand, and it has come this far to this luxurious feeling. I would have never thought, man. I only get this type of feeling when I go to, like, Lulu or, I don't know, Solomon or, like, Kith. Line training shorts. This is what I did my high rocks in. Highly, highly recommend these shorts. And you guys know I've been wearing the Young LA ones for forever. And I made it a point to make my own and make them in the best way possible, especially since they discontinued them. So let's see these. I have not seen these fully like broken down with all the new things, but same tag and everything. I haven't seen these with the size tag. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So it doesn't bother you on your backside, on your waist. Is there any? Oh, look at that. Orange tag. Hidden. Hidden. You got the liner on the right side of the liner, if I can get it out. You have a phone pocket or anything you want to put on the side right there. Boom. Yeah, that's fire. Performance P on the front, rubber, Train Division. On the waist, you have 2 reflective strips. We'll hang this up with the shorts one. And then you have an adjustable waistband. If it's too loose or too tight, you can loosen it or tighten it right there. That's so fire. Boom, throw that up there. What's this one? These are the training joggers in black, big package. Boom. Take these out nicely. You got big paper wrapped beautifully. Oh man. And this is, you got two papers. This is the first time I've seen these done perfectly, because before, the Train Division down the leg was on the seam. So now it's not on the seam and it's on the front right there, if you can see that. And then you got the preferred hit on the other side. Distress back pocket for some character on the bottom. You got your size tag, boom. And then the orange is right here, right behind the pocket. So, wow. Drawstrings inside to give that beautiful silhouette on the outside. It's amazing. I can't say it enough, Blue. It's amazing. What do you think? Fire? Yeah, I know. Boom. Throw that up there. Make sure I put this paper back. First time I will see the new gray or sand. I haven't figured out what I'm going to call it yet, but gray sand Train Division hoodie. So same one I have on right now. Well, this is the old sample, but same one that's hanging up. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Paper out. Bro, that is beautiful. Like I said, 3-panel hoodie. You got your new size tag in there. Boom. And then on the left side, of course, you got your orange care label. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. I just don't know. And there's still a lot of other items in this pack. I'm going to go over all of this and then tell you guys what is still left to come. All right, now for the gray training joggers to finish up this haul. Boom. W paper. Pretty sure there's another one. Yep. W paper. I don't want these to get on the ground. Oh man, I think these are my favorite joggers. The Train Division hit down the leg, size tag, and then obviously, like I said, your orange care label. So let's hang these up. Boom. All right. So pieces so far that we've got in: 2-in-1 performance short. We got your 2 crop tanks in black and heather gray. We have your gray training tee. We got your black training tee. Now I think these are going to be called, so the cotton items are going to be called Train Division, whatever it is after that. So like Train Division crop tank, or black Train Division crop tank, heather gray Train Division crop tank. And then this is going to be like gray performance tee, black performance long sleeve. You have the Train Division black hood, or black Train Division hoodie, because it's cotton, and these are more activewear materials. So hoodie, you got your joggers. I can't get over this tag, bro. You got your joggers. You got the gray or sand. Y'all let me know. Should these called gray or sand? Let me know. And then these joggers. What we're still Holy hair, bro. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, bro. Don't come for me. Anyway, what we're still waiting on is the linerless shorts. So think about like Lulu pace breaker shorts. I wanted to create a better version of those, and that's what I did. So still waiting on those. So linerless shorts, I'm gonna try to count. Linerless shorts, running hat has been finalized. That has to come in. Ombre socks, that's like the orange to white. Only thing we changed with those is now the top part is gonna be orange and the bottom part's gonna be white. Before it was orange to white. Now it's gonna be orange to white, top down instead of bottom up. So that orange is very prominent. So linerless shorts, hat, socks, performance tank. So think like in the gym lifting or running. You could do either one. You guys have seen me wear that. Shorts, hat, socks, tank, workout towel. It's gonna be about 2.5 feet long. It's gonna be bright orange, just like the tag. It's gonna be very fire. So workout towel. I'm just trying to keep track. Shorts, tank, running hat, socks, towel. Are there any other top or bottom garments? I think that's all we're waiting on. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, how could I forget these? We got an oversized black tee and we have a crop tee. So it will have this, not this one, it will have this same logo, these two logos, the wing and the preferred and the train division on the back. So we have a black cropped and then a black oversized tee, or I would say relaxed fit tee in a new material that we've never done. And I think that should be it. I don't want to lead you guys astray, so let me double check just to make sure. Let me make sure. Okay, so yeah. Only thing that I was not able to show you, how could I forget this item too? So only thing we're not able to show you, training hat. Obviously you got black Scully, white Scully, orange Scully, ombre socks, towel, lanyard, linerless shorts, oversized tee, crop tee, and the half zip. So the half zip is beautiful. So we have 11 items I haven't shown you, and that's already a fat load of items. So a lot's coming in this drop. I'm super excited about this. Not only do we have that 21 item drop, but we also are sitting on, let me go to it really fast. We also are sitting on 30 different samples right now. So I'm talking new thermals, like white camo, hunter camo, new thermal zip ups, new thermal baggy sweats. We've got some fleece hoodies, fleece sweatpants. We've got a new black distressed crew neck. If you remember the gray distressed crew neck from a while ago, I don't know if a lot of you guys remember that, but we're doing that in black, and then also hunter camo. We're testing out a new like comb cotton lightweight t-shirt that's a little bit more flowy and just fits better than previous t-shirts. We've got new standard mesh shorts, so with the new logo, the new preferred logo like this. This one will be on the shorts, just in the left corner, very basic shorts. We're doing that in gray, black, wine, colored shorts. We're also going to test out hunter camo, white camo shorts. We're working on like a ski mask or a baklava for training division. Hunter camo, white camo, thermal beanies, black thermal beanies. That's what this is. This is a waffle thermal beanie. So we're going to test that out in other colors. So new drop, 31 new samples in rotation right now. We have Weatherman skull cap restock coming up. We've got all of the baggy sweats restock, so black, gray, olive, wine, and berry all restocking. There's a lot that's in store for this year, and I have the whole breakdown as far as like what we are anticipating for this year. So the goal is to drop at least 8 times with restocks in between, but like there's like other items that I want to do. So we have like Train Division, Waffle Collection, Spring Performance, Summer Lifestyle Performance, restock. Fall fleece lifestyle drop, another Black Friday huge drop, cold weather performance, some items you guys might not think that I'm working on or that should be like surprise: sunglasses, squeeze bottles, running waistbands, like a running singlet that like is specific to runners. We're working on more half tights because I kind of missed the mark last year and I wanted to go back to the drawing board, so we're working on half tights. What else? Distress hats, lightweight training gloves. We're gonna do polar fleece. If you guys remember the 2022 drop, they were green and brown sets. It was almost like blanket-like material. We're gonna go back to that, but even better. So we're gonna test that out. We're gonna do running vests. We're gonna do kind of like a puffer jacket. We're gonna do windbreakers, full length tights, hard shell jackets. We're gonna go into a women's line with sports bras, leggings that are flared and not flared. We're gonna go seamless shorts. You got women's training short sleeves, training long sleeves, and a fitted jacket to pair with the leggings for my ladies. I know I've had a lot of women reach out to me just wanting a women's line, so we're working on that. I just want to make sure I hit the mark on that pretty well. Huge growth for Preferred the last half of 2025, and then just going to this year, it's been insane. Usually, you have slow months, January, February, but this month, even with not having a lot of inventory in stock, we've been going crazy, which is, thank you guys. Like, y'all been going stupid on the site, just with stuff that I do have in stock. So, and then we have a huge drop next month. So, like, everything is, like, in motion, and I can't harp on this enough. When you have some sort of momentum going, you need to just continue to hammer that. If you were like, okay, I'm content with where things are at, and then you just coast, shit's never going to go your way, and you're going to just be playing this uphill battle. But if you can just coast with it, that's kind of my analogy. If you can coast with the momentum, there's nothing that can stop you. And then I'm just in such a flow state right now with every aspect of my life. It's insane. And I got to give it to keeping God in the center of everything and keeping him number one, because he is the source of everything. And anytime that I feel myself, actively working on putting God first in everything that I do, I feel like this ray of sunshine over me. Even when stuff might not be going technically my way, I still feel this ray of sunshine because he is in the front, and I know he is not going to give me any obstacle that he doesn't believe I can overcome. I firmly believe that. That's with anything in life. Obstacle, temptation, hardship, you name it. He's not going to put that out there for you unless he knows that you can overcome that by staying close to him and continue to push forward. So that's where we're at with stuff. It's about 12:05. I'm probably gonna eat something, or maybe I'm gonna pack these orders so they're ready to go. Reese is headed over here in about an hour, so I'll eat after he comes, and then we'll go run, and gonna share something with you guys that's very exciting in the next few weeks. Honestly, yeah, next 2.5 weeks, that's gonna happen. So I will update you guys along the way. All right, we're going to pack these orders up. Blue's going to help me out. This is the current state of the garage. These are mainly either exchanges that I've gotten and had to send other items out, or returns. But like, it's pretty scarce in here. You guys remember I don't know if I showed in my last YouTube video. At least I showed on TikTok and Instagram. Like, all of this was filled to the ceiling. And now we barely have anything left. Even with the Perfect Pack sweats, I think I had like 800 pairs left. This rack is basically gone, and then I only have like 2 more boxes over there with sweats in them. And then the rest of the stuff is like personal stuff. It's like Christmas stuff. My wife and I, Michaela and I, just want our garage back. Whether that's to put our cars in here, whether that's to have extra storage, whether that's to have a home gym. Like, it's just, I don't know. So that is the game plan. I'm super blessed to be in a position to, even have the business at first, and then the business flourished so much that I had to make sure my address wasn't there, that I can look for a warehouse now, and hopefully get that back today, and then move in very soon. So that's the plan. Let me pack these orders up, and we'll go from there. It's about 12:30 right now. I'm not forgetting about the fueling part, but this is how my vlogs go. I will let you guys know every time I'm eating something or fueling up. So this is about 24 ounces with 1,000 milligrams of sodium. I'll have this about an hour or so before I go either train or run. After I pack these orders, I'll eat my pre-run meal, and then we'll head out, and I'll let you guys in on the exciting news. All right, orders are all packed up. Pre-run meal probably like, 30, 40 minutes away. I appreciate you, Blaze. Right now, look at this guy, bro. Anyway, I've been going with 2 to 3 pieces of sourdough, 1 whole banana, and then 1 tablespoon of this Fit butter. So pretty simple. And it's usually the same thing for the pre-gym meal, but I'll show you guys that a little later on. It's a lot of carbs. No protein in this, really. And yeah, smooth little 5 miles today, but I'll probably see you guys in the car, and I'll let you guys know. Very soon, let you guys know what the good news is, alright? Alright, we have made it to the mystery location. But the exciting news is this coffee shop. If I can pull up to the front, we can probably just go in this grass area. Yeah. Pax, how do you say it? Pax Beneficio? That's how you say it? Yeah, this one right here, they reached out to me. They want to basically collab for the next run club and run clubs to come in the foreseeable future. So me and Reese are out here checking out the route for you guys just to make sure everything's smooth. But I mean, this is a really beautiful area. This is in Las Colinas, Irving area, beautiful grass area. We're gonna run around the lake, 3-mile loop, and if everything looks good, then we will plan for this third run club to be on February 7th, which is Saturday. Don't know the time yet, probably 10 a.m. But we already got the shirts ordered for you guys. Pretty sick design. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you guys have seen what I made. But those are getting made, so not only will we partner with them, but you guys will get discounted coffee post-run. So it's just a cool way to bring even more people into the preferred community and bring people to their business, and just all around really dope opportunity for the brand, all in all, everything. So super excited about that. We're gonna get stretched up, warmed up here, and then run the route, and might let you guys know how it's going periodically during the run or just afterwards, depending how I'm feeling with the camera. It's a little chilly out here, but we're feeling pretty good. I'm very excited about this opportunity. So pretty nice out here. It's pretty nice out here.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's smooth. 5-mile loop, and I gotta piss. I don't know who's gonna let us piss though, or me. Maybe Go Fish Poke.
There you go.
Nah, we'll see. All right, let you guys know. I'm gonna try to follow the Strava route that the owner of the coffee shop sent me. But coffee shops right over there, and then you walk over here. I'll probably start around the water. Water's absolutely beautiful, so see how this goes. All right, we went the wrong way. We were supposed to go to the left, so we only ran for like 4 minutes. We'll go back, and so anything I showed you, that's not the route. So we're gonna redo this. Back square one. We went that way. We're supposed to go this way. We're at 0.75 of a mile, so a little warm up. Warm up to the warm up. I just wanna make sure we're going the right way. All right. Bust a left, and then you go straight down and bust another left when you can't go anymore. And then we'll just take this route across the street, around the parking garage, all around that park, and then come down on, we keep going straight, West Las Colinas Boulevard, and then we come up from this way.
All right.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Low-key confusing, but
That's a big idea.
yeah.
View. At least to live like up top.
Over there? Yeah, that'd be fine. I'm not liable for anybody that falls in the river. I feel like there'd be one person. All right, now we're on the right track. It's basically just to the left and around the water. So this will be mapped out for you guys so you know what the route is, but you literally just hug the water. The only confusion we will see is going across the highway. I think it's underneath though.
I think so.
And then we go on top, but I'll show you guys. All right,
And then we just
turn around by the waterfall. I'll make sure I make a note of this. Just so you guys know, waterfall, turn around, and we'll go up this little slant. We'll go from there. Are you good? Yeah, right here. Them hills, boy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
probably have a marathon's gonna
Probably worse, bro. And then you'll end up on the main street, and we'll bust a right. We'll go all the way down here. All right, so I definitely messed up. That was the running or the walking route that the owner sent me. So now we're gonna do the running route. I have it right here. I just don't want it to be too complicated where we have to go upstairs and stuff, but that might be the case.
Yeah.
I mean,
We can always just double loop what we just did.
but that street is low-key gonna confuse some people. I don't want people crossing the road and like waiting for a light. So we'll see how this one is, if we have to go upstairs and stuff, and
This is all around the lake, the whole thing. So,
And that's 3 miles?
this one says 3 miles.
How much more running do we have?
3 miles. So perfect. All right, we'll see how this goes. I'm not gonna lie, gang. I might be retiring these Vomeros to running. What am I doing? Bro. I feel like my shins are about to split open. View's fire though. This is the right route. The only like slight hiccup is there's, what would you call that, a ramp? Really windy ramp to get up. And then you go across the bridge and then you go down the stairs and then you keep running. So we're gonna see, what was that? 1 mile? Yeah, that was 1 mile, bro.
I felt like 3.
It's supposed to be a recovery run. So I'm either gonna get the Nova Blast or the Super Blast, bro, because the last like 3 runs of these have not felt great. Yeah, that's ass. All right, well, we're gonna enjoy the view and I'll update you guys along the way. Pretty. All right, we're still sitting out here. It's been like 10 minutes. We're both kind of cooked from the run.
Just chilling.
About 3 miles in. You know, some days you have it, some days you don't. You know, last night I was feeling kind of electric, zooming, and then today I feel like shit. View is really nice though. So if some of y'all want to sit down during the run, that's okay. All right, I won't get on you. Are we finishing this, bro? I'm getting kind of hungry.
Yeah, we can run it.
I'm totally botching the strategic, structured meal plan for you guys. Y'all know it's not every day not the same for me, but I still will get all my meals in. I still got to eat 4 more times. We got post-run meal, then a regular meal, and then pre-workout meal because I'm lifting tonight, and then post-workout meal, and then we go to bed. I am not running tomorrow. You run tomorrow?
No shot.
All right. Well, see if this gets any better. Yeah, this route is way easier to follow than the walking one, so you guys will have no problem. The only, like I said, the only hiccup was that first, like, you're half a mile in and you got to go up the ramp, but it's relatively simple. You just follow the water and the trails pass around the water. We got about almost only half a mile left and then we're done. All right, route ended up being pretty good, honestly. So for the 3rd time, those first steps are a ramp and then the steps you come down, and then after that there's only one other set of steps for like the last mile. 5 miles done, we're gonna start at the coffee shop and then probably head to Dick's or something. I want to look for some Nova Blast, but we'll see how it is. All right, inside was pretty sick. I didn't really want to record in there. There's a lot of people, but just gonna stick right here. Nope. All in all, pretty cool. I'm excited. I'm gonna come back here to meet with the lady that runs all 8 locations, but it should be a good time. As long as it's not freezing, make sure to bundle up. I'm not providing hoodies, blankets. Just get a coffee afterwards. It's only 3 miles, so I'll be chilling. We're gonna go to Dick's, see if they got any Nova Blasts, because I don't know if I'm rocking with these Vomeros anymore. Low-key brain dead. I need to eat. I don't really got much else. You got anything to say, bro? Feeling good?
Feeling great.
Yeah, that means we're feeling like shit. Yeah. House of Dick's. Alright, I'm low-key starving. It's 4:40, 4 meals left. See if we can get it in. We're only here for one thing though. Last time this place was okay, but they got one in North Carolina now.
Nice.
Yeah, it's at like the main South Point Mall. I'm hurting, bro. We'll see what they got though.
That's your whole thing right now, so.
Yeah, but it's not the right orange.
Yeah, it's a little off.
These are kind of fire though. But those are the ones I was looking at. These
Oh no, we're just looking around. Appreciate it, bro.
These low-key look like grandpa shoes. Am I tripping?
No, they're like almost cool.
These are like a staple. I'm not staple.
Statement.
Statement. Yeah, thank you. The orange ones are not it, but these are fire. There we go. These low-key feel better than the Vomeros, so
I'm gonna go with these. Don't tell Michaela though. All right, in and out. Reese got some alpha flies. Hopefully mine come in soon, but A6 not Mega Blast, Nova Blast 5's copped. Might wear them for Sunday's long run. Not sure yet, but we're gonna head home. What time is it? 5? You gotta be home at what, 7? Low key, I might drag you to one more place. Trader Joe's. Because I have to go back out. Alright. Yeah, he's alright with that. And then I'll probably just show you guys what I get from Trader Joe's at the crib. Because it's going to be quick. And my camera's still bugging. Hell, content creator. Anyways, holy moly. I'll see you guys at the crib, bruh. Alright, back from the run, Dick's Sporting Goods, and the grocery store. Barry, don't drink it all. Don't drink it all. I'm very exhausted. Not really great planning on my part for today. It kind of sucks because I wanted to give you guys a breakdown of how my days are usually structured as far as like fueling. But like I said before, like not all my days are the same, so sometimes this happens and I still have to get the food in. I'm either gonna lift tonight or lift tomorrow. Since I'm not really running at all tomorrow, I might push that back for tomorrow so I have some sort of activity. And just so I can be with the pup since Michaela's not here. But we'll see how I feel. I'm gonna eat my biggest meal of the day, which is usually my post-run meal, even though we ended the run a long time ago. Still gotta get it in, but let me show you guys everything from Trader Joe's that I got. This is usually what I eat on a weekly basis. So we got 5 boxes of, I've talked about this before, the best jasmine rice. While the boys play behind the camera. 5 boxes of these. I'm actually gonna put one of these in the microwave right now as I go over the other stuff. It takes about 3 minutes, so we'll throw that in there. 5 boxes of those. Ran out of sourdough, so we have some new sourdough bread to try. This is just the regular white sliced bread, and then I'm excited about this one. We've got apple cinnamon sourdough. I've never had flavored sourdough other than everything bagels, so excited about that. We got some more eggs. I eat 3 of these a day right now. You guys saw that in my meal 1. We've got 4 pounds of 96 4-gram beef. Right here, I have this in 1 to 2 of my meals. It depends. I have 3 meals that have either ground beef or steak. So I just flip-flop between the 2 based on what I'm feeling. Makes it pretty easy for me. Got some whipped cream, nice for my muffins, and also the pups. Boom. And then also for the pups, we've got, this can come out, chicken broth. So 3 things of chicken broth for them to go in their food. And then lastly, we got some more bananas. Back on the banana grind. I haven't eaten a rice cake in a long time. Not saying I don't like rice cakes, but bananas just are better for me, digestion-wise and feeling. So we eat about 3 to 4 bananas a day right now. You guys will see. I'll still break down the meals for you, even if I end up getting takeout tonight. I'm not sure yet. We'll see where the night goes. Because I have a 16-mile run on Sunday, and I want to feel super carved up. So I either will eat a lot of rice tonight or get something out like a burger or something. But that's the whole game plan for groceries or what we just got. Put these up, whip up this meal, and then I'll show you guys what our post-run meal is, okay? All right, so post-run meal or post-first activity, because usually most of my days are 2 workouts. So whether I lift first or run first, usually I run first and then lift later at night. This is the post-first activity meal. So we have about 275, 280 grams of jasmine rice. And you got 5 ounces of the hummus fit flank steak, Coach Shep, if you want to try out any a la carte meats or meals or buffet muffins. But yeah, it's pretty simple. That's literally all it is. And then this has been my little vice recently. This is just Thai chili, G Hughes sugar-free wing sauce. My favorite. I think I bought 5 the other night at Tom Thumb because I can't really find it that many places. So I'll just do this, and then since it's pretty late, I probably will eat in like the next hour and a half, and then have to eat again an hour and a half from there. So I'm very simple when it comes to stuff. But like I said, I was feeling super bloated before, just not really knowing why until I bumped up my carbs, and now I'm like a lot tighter in the morning. I feel really energized and good throughout the day during my workouts. Sometimes I need even more carbs than I'm eating right now. So I definitely need a lot more for Sunday. So we'll kind of feel it out. I'm trying to go more off of a feel thing rather than like, let me stick to my macros, because what's different with what I'm doing now than before is before it was all for physique over performance. But right now I'm eating for performance and not necessarily physique. Obviously my physique is still lean and I want to keep that, but I'm exerting so much energy through activities that I need to fuel properly and strategically for performance. And that's the goal right now. So a lot of carbs. Protein's still there, but I don't need a buttload of protein. I'm not trying to put on muscle right now. I'm just trying to preserve it. So very simple, okay? I'm going to eat this. I'm going to decompress a little bit, and I will let you guys know what's going on for the rest of the night. All right, I'm a little conflicted because it's 7:44, super under-fueled right now. So I'm having 2 pieces of sourdough with banana and some honey on that. And that still puts me I'm at 1,800 calories on the day, and I need to be at 3,100 by the end of this. So we're going to see what's going on. Also, I'm conflicted because if I lift tonight, then I can focus on editing this YouTube video tomorrow. I have a haircut at 2, and then I can watch the games with Reese and other guys if we end up want to do that. Just want to be flexible for tomorrow, so I'm able to work in the morning and then do what I need to do. But if not, then I have to find time for that tomorrow, because I don't want to edit this on Sunday because I'm running 16 miles and watching those games with the guys, NFL playoffs. So I don't know, maybe I'll feed the pups. I mean, I just fed Blue and she ate all of her food, and then I'll see how I feel after this. I mean, I wouldn't end my lift until like 9:30. It's kind of late. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. I don't know if I'll be up for it. It's shoulders and arms, so it's not too bad. We'll see. Like I said before, though, this is the second pre-workout meal. So usually 1 to 2 pieces of sourdough, depending on the day. 1 full banana, and then I'll throw some honey on top, and that's honestly it. Like I said, pretty simple to follow. And then I'm supposed to eat 2 more meals of protein. So one has 250 grams of rice, 5 ounces of steak or beef, and then the other one has the same thing. And both have an avocado cups, so I'm getting my fats in. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm about to manage that with it being 8 p.m. So y'all are gonna find out if I do that or not. I feel like I should lift. Y'all think I should lift? I feel like I should lift. I ain't got nothing else better to do. I was just sitting down editing some videos. I'm bored without my wife, bruh. I'll let you know, okay? Alright, gang. It's 9:09. And I'm headed to the gym. So, no caffeine. Obviously, it's a little too late for that. But we got about almost 1 scoop of the Rise Pump Daddy Coach Shep. This is honestly, all right, I'm going to have to work out pretty fast because I am getting tired and I need to eat more carbs. This is honestly the only thing that I have been taking recently for my lifts. Other than that, I'll just have like an energy drink periodically, like throughout the day. No caffeine. The pumps are great. Focus is great, and I like it a lot. So we have that in our Helo Mix, which is no longer a company, sad, with water, and then 1,000 milligrams of sodium, just to sip on right now and then throughout the workout. So we're gonna be in and out. I'm not gonna prolong this any longer. So I'll probably see you at the gym, and I'll go over what we're doing today, and then we'll get right into it. All right, made it to the gym. Like I said, we're going to be in and out. This is just shoulders and arms. So basically the way my split has been breaking down is right now my coach has me, same coach that did my High Rocks prep, and he'll be my endurance coach for the foreseeable future with any endurance endeavors that I have. But he has me on 5 days a week running. So usually it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, rest Thursday, Friday, Saturday, rest Sunday. Sometimes, depending on how my week goes, it might be Monday, Tuesday, rest Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, rest Saturday, run Sunday. So if you put the Sunday with the new week, it'd be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, rest Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, rest Saturday, and then, you keep going. So, because I like to do my long runs on Sunday. I'm not really a big Saturday long run guy. I don't know why. I think just that's how the way I started it. I was running before church and then kind of just stuck. So that's what works best for me. Might not work the best for you. Just find what works for you and go from there. If you don't have the means or don't want to get a coach, then I recommend finding a good running program. I'm partnered with Endorphins.
unbiased, I think Endorphins is a phenomenal app. I believe it's $160 a year. Creates a full training program for you. There's communities in there. You can talk to people, everything like that. You should be able to use code Shep. If not, send me a DM and I can get that figured out for you. But that will give you 2 weeks of free training. So you can test out the app. If you don't like it, you don't have to go through with it. But I think it's a phenomenal app if you're wanting to get into running and don't really have like a solid training plan. So that's what I would suggest. But anyways, that is my running split, so 5 days. And then it took me a while to get down a really good training split to go well with my marathon prep, just because there's a lot more running than I was used to before I can get away with more training days. But I had to be really specific and just very meticulous on how I hit certain body parts so I wouldn't, injure myself or feel very sore for the next running workout, because I do love lifting, but the whole purpose of this marathon prep is to get better at running and prep for the marathon. It's not to lift. So the lifting is just kind of like a what am I trying to say? Almost like a foundation. It's just continuing to structure the foundation that helps with running. So Monday is my upper push day. So that's all chest, some lateral raises for my delts, and then 1 to 2 tricep workouts. Core, I hit abs every single workout. So I'm lifting 4 days a week right now. So Monday, push day. Tuesday is lower body day. Only lower body day of the week. 2 is a stretch for me. 1 sometimes is a stretch for me. So that's Tuesday. Before with my lower body days, I was doing RDLs on my lower bodies, but I switched those to my pull day. So my lower body usually is leg press, dumbbell RDL, Bulgarians, leg extensions, calf raises. I do hip stability now just to continue to strengthen my hips and allow them to be more flexible. Stronger hips, more flexible hips, better runs. It all works together. And then core, obviously, because I said that. I do that every single workout. And then I won't lift Wednesday. Back to lifting on Thursday. This is our upper pull day, but this is where I'll throw trap bar deadlifts in there. So trap bar deadlift, lat pull down, neutral grip or single arm row, upper back row, 1 to 2 biceps, and then core. And then Friday or Saturday, just depends on how my week pans out, will be upper body, shoulders and arms, which I'm about to hit right now. So rear delt fly, seated or machine, seated dumbbell or machine shoulder press. If I'm feeling like doing a shoulder press, I can't remember if they have a good shoulder press now. I might try it in there. We'll see. Lateral raise, bicep, tricep, core. So we'll probably be in and out in maybe like 40 minutes. I'm not really going to warm up too crazy. I might do some upper body band work, but I'm not going to stretch my lower body out. Like I said, I don't want to be here that long. It's 9:22, so let's try to be out of the gym by 10. We get home at like 10:15. Shower, get my meal ready by like 10:30, and then we feast. I've got some questions I need to answer for you guys. You guys left on my Instagram a while ago when I was supposed to film. We'll answer those, and then we will send off the night. So that's where we're at. I'm going to get in the gym and let's get this thing cracking. All right.
right, gang. We are back. Fast forward a little bit, and we're showered. Everybody's fed. Everybody's gone to the bathroom. I feel pretty good. I got my meal right in front of me. I'm a little behind on meals, so it's 11:08 right now, and I would still need to eat 2 more times. So I have combined a little bit. I have 6 ounces of flank steak and hummus fit, 400 grams of rice. So, and I still am missing like 300 more calories. Maybe I'll have a buffet muffin. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. This is a lot of food, so we're gonna see how this goes. But really good lift. Just kind of reflection on the lift. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel just based off. It was pretty late, but I felt pretty good. Pretty good pump. There's a lot more people in there than I thought there would have been. That thing was packed. By the time I was leaving, it was like 10:15, and it was empty. So I'm gonna turn that music down a little bit. All right, that's better. But yeah, all in all, really good lift. Now I can have a full rest day tomorrow. I'll take the dogs on multiple walks, but I want to try to relax before 16 miles on Sunday because I know that's gonna be pretty demanding. So I'm excited though. I'm gonna try to start eating this while this is so much food. While I answer these last few questions, and then we will end off the night. Oh, sorry, did I tell you guys guacamole cup? Yeah, I got guacamole cup in here too. Couldn't remember. Sorry, man. I'm a little depleted right now. All right, we're just gonna try to knock these out one by one. Don't know how long it's gonna take me, but let's do it. What Bible would you recommend for a beginner? What was easiest for me was just getting a Christian Standard Bible. It's pretty straightforward. It's no like thy this or anything like that. Like it's super easy to read. I got it from Barnes & Noble. It's the one with the thorns on it. Yeah, that's really it. What methods do you have to track productivity? It's a really good question. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little easier for me to answer this right now than it was maybe when I first started, but I think now I always have a list of everything that I need to do for the day or the next day, the night before. So going into the next day, I already know what I need to accomplish. So as long as I have those check marked every single day, that is kind of how I measure productivity. I don't know. I think it's just, efficiency and just how well I get a task done, how fast. Another measure, I don't really track that as much as the making sure I check those things off. So as long as I have those tasks and I get them done during the day and I check them off, then that's a mental W for me. And you just keep showing up and doing that over and over and over and over again. You will get to where you would like to be. Go-to meals. You guys saw all of my go-to meals. Literally sourdough eggs and ground beef or steak and rice. Pretty simple. And bananas. I'm very, very simple, honestly. Meal ideas to stay dialed in. So if it wasn't me, well, if you were a simple person and you can tell yourself just to lock in for a little bit, then I would go basic meals. Obviously like eggs, sourdough, cream of rice, protein powder, Greek yogurt. You can throw in cottage cheese, ground beef, chicken, steak, fish, in rice or sweet potato or regular potato, rice cakes. Honestly, that's pretty simple and easy to follow. Where it gets kind of tricky is when you if you're the type of person, not saying this is a bad thing, but you're the type of person that likes to cook with all these different ingredients to like spice up the meal. Sure, go ahead. But like for me personally, that's going to get played out to me. I just need something to follow that's like super easy and I can just stick to that. And that's kind of what I've always done. Top running shoe that won't break the bank. Here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say about quote unquote breaking the bank. I think if you can't find a shoe on sale, then just pay the regular price because these shoes are priced at this point because they are very beneficial. If not, I think they should be like a non-negotiable when it comes to getting into running. You can run in regular shoes, but the difference it makes to have a really solid pair of running shoes is night and day. So, with that being said, my top running shoes, period, because I don't really have the prices, but Not in particular order. Asics Nova Blast 5, great daily beginner shoe. Vomero's great. It's a little heavier and chunkier, but great cushion. Evo SLs are great. If you want a more snappier off the bat, then you can go Mega Blast. It's still got a great cushion, no carbon plate, good on the feet. But I recommend going to the actual running shoe store and trying these shoes on, or getting your foot scanned to know which shoe will fit you the best. As a runner, what type of shoe do you need? This is what I say. First off, I have a lot of shoes, a lot of running shoes, because I wanted to be in the position to try out these running shoes for you guys as an influencer. I hate saying that, but as an influencer. So do not think you need as many running shoes as I have. With that being said, I would say go for one shoe that you can do easy and long runs in, and then get a shoe that you can do tempo workouts and speed workouts. So easy long run, more cushion, better on your foot. Might not be as snappy, but you're not going at the fast paces. Now for the speed workouts, you can go carbon plated, but you don't really need to. You can even use the Adidas Evo SLs. They're a little bit more snappier than other daily trainers. Mega Blast is a great speed work shoe. The Rebel V5, great speed work shoe. What else? I feel that's pretty it in my book. But yeah, that's what I would start with. And you can go farther than that if you want. You can get a long run shoe that's really, really cushiony that maybe you don't want on your daily runs. It just depends on how much resources you have. How is your diet now from when you were just focusing on bodybuilding? Honestly, it's the same thing, just more quantity. You guys know, for the people that have been watching a long time, I'm very simple. I've always been very simple. So like, what's the point in changing up the food if it does the same thing? I just need to fix the quantities based off of my expenditure. And that makes it super easy to track everything and to know how much you're eating and to, now I'm thinking about it, maybe when I was focusing on bodybuilding, I wasn't eating out as much, but now I have the luxury of that because I not only don't care as much, because I don't really need to right now, it's like physique-wise, but I'm expending so much energy, burning so many calories that I can do that and I'll be fine. So I would say I like this version of myself a lot better. You still be watching gaming videos on YouTube? No. How do you even know you should do that? That's crazy. What adjustments, if any, you might be making for leg day during marathon prep? I answered that before we went in the gym in the car, so I'm not going to answer that again right now. But if you just go back, I don't know, you probably saw it, but if you remember, you wrote that question down. I answered that. How has your faith and relationship grown to where it is now? It's a really great question. I think I talked about this in the last YouTube video, maybe the one before. But for me personally, I would say it's been up and down in the past, but I'd say over the last 2 years or so, it's grown immensely. Just based off of me really putting in the effort to build that relationship with God and try and live through Him in all of the tasks that I have during the day. Not even just tasks, but people that I come across in all aspects of life. And I would say the best thing that I could have done was start reading that daily devotionals book by Joyce Meyer. I think that kind of kickstarted it. And I wouldn't say I was I had a super strong relationship with God back then, but I knew that doing this would allow myself to always think with God's intentions in mind. And that just helped me build more and more and more relationship. I talk about, it's everything in life. You got to do it over and over and over again for it to stick, and put in the action and work behind it. And it's still a growing thing. I'm not perfect, but I'm actively trying to work on being the best vessel I can through God and everything that I do. So it's definitely just a day by day thing, and continue to, like I said, just try and live through Him the best way. And now it's gotten to the point where I absolutely love reading my Bible. I wasn't a Bible guy. I want to say before the early 2025, I wasn't a big Bible guy, and I think that really strengthened my relationship with God, and it's gotten so much better over this past year or so. How far back do you and Reese go? That's crazy. I don't think a lot of people know how we became friends, but basically, he had been supporting me and following me on my pages ever since I was in North Carolina, and it just so happened that the Gold's Gym that I started to go to was his home gym as well. So I would see him, he would say what's up, and that was it. It was what's up, blah, 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 nice to meet you, boom. We like obviously like the typical gym stereotype, gym bro video. Again, see him again, dap him up. What's up, man? See him again, dap him up. Maybe like, what's up, man? Like, how are things? Blah blah. Talk more, and it just kept evolving to the point of us starting to live together. And I was like, this guy's kind of cool. Like, I rock with this guy. I'm like his character and his vibe. I did not think he was gonna be like my best friend, one of my best friends, how he is now at that point. But I kind of just kept rocking with it. And then it got to the point where we were like, he came over to my crib and stuff, you know, whether that was to hang out or I don't know, go to the gym together, eat something. I can't remember. I don't know, it just kept growing and growing. And now we're best friends. He literally has hung out with my parents when he had to travel for work to North Carolina. I wasn't even there. I'm really close with his parents. I mean, it's just, you know, when you have come across somebody that is just very pure in their heart. And those are people you need to keep around. It's always been a character thing for me. And I got nothing but love and respect for Reese and his family. I've been looking into getting some nose strips. I use the intake breathing ones. I've always used those. I have tried out just the strip, and I hate it. It like comes off really easily, but the intake breathing stays on the best for me. And I only do it when I go to sleep. I take peptides. I don't take anything. I'm honestly afraid of needles, bro, except for tattoos. But I haven't taken anything. Next run club. Answer that in this video. I will have a solidified date probably next week. It should be February 7th, but we have to make like flyers and promo and all that. So whenever that comes out, you guys will know exactly date, address, time, and location, of course. Are you competing in March DC High Rocks? You know, that low-key would be pretty cool. I think that's too close to my marathon, and I really want to train even harder again for another High Rock. So I might do April's Miami. I think that would give me a decent amount of time. That'll probably give me like, what, month and a half to prep. I feel that's not even that long. I don't know. We're going to find some High Rocks this year and probably do singles, or if Reese is down again, then we'll do doubles again. But I'm excited to go back to working out like that. What inspired the orange? That's a good question. You guys know I'm on my orange kick, and that's kind of where preferred like secondary color is going. And I was trying to find a color that I resonated with a lot just based off of meaning. So orange, it means confident action and in motion. It's very like impactful when you see the color orange. So I wanted something that was defined by that, but like that had like a specific type of like swag and sauce to it that pops, that goes with a lot. And I was like, orange is that color. It used to be cream a while ago. That was like my go-to, but it was too neutral for me. Well, I still see orange as somewhat neutral, but it still is very impactful and like in little details or like big things like towels, the logo. I mean, it's fire, and I think people rock with it a lot. I thought about lime green, but I think orange has a little bit more swag to it than lime green. But that's honestly how I came up with it, and we're gonna rock with it. People have been rocking with it, so I will continue to do so. There's actually a thermal coming out with an orange racing foot or like wing on the back. You guys will see. It says racing team. It's fire. Anyway, that is all the questions we have for this video. What a day. What a day. What a day. I feel like I say this every time I pick up a camera from YouTube video, that I remind myself how much I love to create YouTube videos, and I need to stick with that. I feel like that's been the only thing that's like that I'm putting to the side. And I just need to remember to film just one every other week. That's all I have to do, because I think YouTube videos are the most impactful. I mean, you guys let me know what content of mine is the most impactful. I feel like long form, just because I can really dive deep with you guys into what I do on a daily basis, and you guys get to see more of what I'm about. I feel like me and my YouTube subscribers are like this. We're like this, okay? On that note, wonderful day. Completed a lot of stuff, but tomorrow's a new day, new work, new stuff to get done. We keep going. I appreciate you guys being here for all the new updates and everything going on in my crazy life. Could not be here without you guys, so I thank you guys a lot. We're going to keep rocking out. We got a huge month coming up. Preferred Run Club, Marathon, Training Division drop. Hopefully got the warehouse and move into that. You guys will probably see a post about that if I end up getting approved for that. We should find out tomorrow. But a lot of exciting things. It's only about to be the second month of the year, so This year's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in, watching this vlog. Until the next one, as always, peace and blessings. And we